Good day, everyone, and welcome. Before we start, we have a disclosure. Please be aware of risk in the future trading. We're gonna cover the TI7 auto trade, and then I wanna show the new auto trade. It is amazing on the new scalping system. On the TI7, what we are using is just a minute. You can scalp, or you can swing trade, or you can be in between. You can trade 4 contracts, you can trade 2 contracts, you can trade micro account, whatever you wanted to do. We provide you template with it. And then we're not using Renko bar here. We're not using tick chart. This is a really confusion for the traders. What we are using is between 1 and 2 minutes aggressive, 2 and 3 minutes in medium, 4 and 5 minutes conservative. This is how we are doing it. It's very simple, from 1 to 5, and depends on the trader if he wants to scalp or if he wanted to swing trading, which with the proper training he can choose for what size account he has and decide which direction he wanted to do. So we still have a couple trades on the ES. We still have on a trade and a Russell. We still have a trade. If we look at the NASDAQ, 3 minutes, our daily target on this one here is 1,000 and nailed 1,500. When the market go into your direction, it's going to stay. This is a scalping. It's amazing today. All the scalpers that were done by 10 o'clock. This one here is a $500 target, and it was a $500 made. On this one here, it is 912, and we stopped it because we were missing around $80, and we stopped it altogether. No use to take another trade for an $80, so we stopped at 912. Here is an ES, is based on the 3 minutes, nailed at 1262, and we still have a Russell in that trade and the ES in that trade. This is also it's the same. It's a TI7. We have a target on the 1 minute CL 1000. It hit 1000. NASDAQ on 2 minutes. We have a daily target 1000. Got 1820. The DAX we only have use 1 minute or 4 minutes. Depends if you want to be in aggressive or conservative. On the DAX nailed 5000 and 27. So this is the DAX, and it was done around 7 o'clock Eastern time. On the DAX you have to start European time, and it was a perfect trade, getting in and out of the trades, and then we got a little chopped, and then we finished really good. YM 1670 on the 2 minutes, ES 2 minutes 2500, NASDAQ 3 minutes, daily target 1000, we got 1000. The Russell 2 minutes, daily targets 1000, we got 1640. On the YM, the 3 minutes, also it is a daily target 1000, but it was going to your favor. And this is a really amazing. I'm not a YM trader, but this is really amazing on the YM lately with the TI7. And of course, we have a couple losing trade, but it has been really something else. The gold, the YM, something that you don't think about. It is an amazing exit, amazing entry, a beautiful entry, beautiful exit. And this was a really lovely trade today on the YM. I'm not a YM trader, but we have a lot of YM traders on our group. The Russell 2 minutes 1640, NASDAQ 1000 right on the spot. We covered those 2500 on the ES. NASDAQ 1 minute 1400. It was done very early because it is on the scalping. CL 5 minutes 1580, and the NASDAQ 11. NASDAQ 5 minutes 1250, and then we have the 5 minutes also 1350. This one here is a small scalper, is a TI7, but you can scalp or you can swing the trade. As you see, there is a small trade, very small trade, very small stop losses, 570. And this one here, I think it was based on two contract, 1645. And then this one here is scalping. All the scalpers that were done by 10 o'clock, as you see here, all the scalping that were done around 10, 10:30, most of them that were done. And as you see how small trades they are, the CL, 1 minute, amazing, beautiful job we did. ES 3 minutes, right on the spot, 1,000. Scalping ES 650, 510 on the CL, scalping. And then NASDAQ 1625. But this is not what I want to show you. I want to show you this new system, the final version on the new system. And I want to show you also the 5 minutes. I want to show you that a new system, we did it especially for those amateur traders. This is the new system. It's not like the TI7, and it is doing extremely good. We don't have that many charts. Those are the only charts we have, and it hit every target. On the ES, we are using 3 minutes, and very low trades, not too many trades. And when it gets to the right spot, we'll take the trade. And as you see on the ES 3 minutes, I'm using here as a demo. You can use this one here as a demo. This is a 530 takes, which it does not take a lot of trades, but when it does, it takes 1 trade, 2 trades, and then you are done. As we see here, it was 1 trade, and you were done for the rest of the day. So you can use it on a range. This is what I'm showing you, that you can use a tick chart range. You want to be aggressive or you want it to be conservative, you can do that. But the main concern, it is not the ticks and the range bar. I don't want to, here's the problem. When you give too many options to this trader, when he sees tick chart, 1 day 244, 1 day 288, 1 day 150, this is not healthy. And 1 day is 8 range, the second day is 4 range, no gap. Then this guy, what he's going to use tomorrow? So what we are trying to do, this is a really weakness. When you are trying to provide a bigger, wider range, this is not healthy for the trader. And we try to make it simple for him, that we are showing that you can use a ticks, and we are showing you can use a range. But if he sticks to the minute is the most consistent. And a lot of people try to avoid the minutes because their auto trade does not work on minutes. That's why you see Renko bar, it is a perfect solution to hide performance on an auto trade when you are using a Renko bar. Or when you are using a range no gap, is a mystery. When you are using Hakanachi minutes, it's not the same as the real minute. And so this amateur trader don't understand what is real, what is don't. So what this is been, we've been working on this now, for God's sake, for over 4 months. It's been very expensive to work on. But this one here, we made it specially for those amateur traders. And as you see here, I want to show you, this is the only charts we have because they've been hidden. I cannot say they will be hidden every day, but they are hidden almost every day. And this is the 3 minute. This is the 4 minute. As you see, not much trade. It's just one opportunity. We got it very tight, you know. And there is no tweaking required. And this way, it is like a click and forget. But it does not mean, you know, go on the beach or go on a cruise and forget about it. No. But it is It's a different type, it's a different standard from the TI7. The TI7 have plenty different variety of entry and filter, and you can make your own rules for the trade. Here there is no rules. You just turn it on, turn it off, and if you don't want it to use a trailing stop or stop loss, you don't have to. You can override the auto trade by using, as an example, a standard. If you want to use a 3 minutes, you can use 15 ticks of stop loss or 20 ticks stop loss. You can do that, or you can let it be and turn it on, turn it off. As you see, there is not much trade, and we don't have that many charts. You just go ahead and figure out what you want to use for trailing stop or stop loss, and it's ready to go. And it's common sense, really. As we see here on the DAX, took a lot of beat, but it finally did the 700, and it was over. On the Russell, took a little beat. We had a losing trade, winning trade, which dragged the auto trade back. Because when you are setting your target to 500, you're almost going to get to the 500. Then you're going to have one losing trade. It's going to put you back. Then you will have a winning trade. And 500 is nothing. It's just a couple winning trade and you're done. We were supposed to be done here. And then we were missing just a few dollars. And then what happened, it dragged us, this losing trade, it dragged us to one more round. So usually on this one here, between 500, it's a very common sense. And if the market is going to your direction, it's going to stay on that trade. So we don't need to sit down and waste the whole weekend trying to figure out an auto trade. As an example, this is an ES also. 3 minutes, and this is an ES 3 minutes. This one here is filtered. There is one filter. This one here is filtered. One trade is finished. This one here is 2 trade is finished. The difference is this one here is 850. This one here is 1000, but practically they are the same entry. If we look at the NASDAQ, we were hitting a couple of trades, and we hit the 540, 45, and it was done. So this is where we are trying to not let this guy overtrade and get it over with. This one here, the YM, on the 4 minutes, there is not too much trade, especially for the guy, if you have to pay expensive commission. It was one trade, 990, and it is over. It is over, just one trade. This one here, we got a few because, as you see, it's very obvious the market was in trouble with the Russell. On the NASDAQ, it was one hit, done. On the ES, one hit, done. NASDAQ, this one here, one hit, done. And that it took us a lot of work. That it is in heaven for a guy is an amateur. Of course, there is always risk, even on the most advanced systems. There is always risk, and there is always depends on how the market moves. But it is very simple. It's very simple. Consistency. I don't know if tomorrow will make $100. I don't know if it lose $100 tomorrow. But the consistency is overwhelming. And the less trade heading to the target, this is, so for the trader, he can do that. He can, for the amateur trader, don't want to tweak auto trades, don't want to do anything, he can start from here and he will not get in trouble. And for the advanced trader, he can go on the TI7 where you can scalp, swing trade, use one contract, two contract, four contract, whatever you want to do. You want to use it on a micro account, you want to use it on any given market, is okay. Also, the scalper, you can use one target, two target, three target, lots, whatever you want to do. Or the whole idea here, what we are trying to do, maybe a couple micro accounts on the Nasdaq, couple micro account on the ES, couple micro account on the Russell, and then you will have on the YM as well, and then you start getting smoother and gaining a lot more experience, when to start, when to stop. The whole idea about this is to start around 9:30. We should find one or two, three trades and done by 11, 12 o'clock. Now, I don't want to go reveal a lot of option here, but there is an option where you can tire it up and run it at 24/7 and decrease the trade to maybe 3 trades a day or 4 trades a day. So this way, and if you wanted to take left and right trades, you can do that, you know. So this one here, very simple to manage, very consistent, use in a minute, will take a trader, I mean, it takes maybe days, and then he's ready to go with it. You know, you cannot just take an auto trade, put it out, go on a live trade right away. Any kind of auto trade, even if you give me any auto trade, you cannot do that. So on this one here, it does not require a lot of experience. What it does require, because they forget this part about auto trades, how to manage an auto trade, what time to start, what time to stop, when to trade the auto trade, when not to trade. They all forget all about it. They just want to come up on a YouTube and say, this one made 500, this one made 100, this one made 1 banana. But they forget the most important part, until this customer go ahead and purchase an auto trade and find out he don't know how to drive it, because he don't have the proper training with it. And it is not just turn on, turn off. Nothing is turn on, turn off. But what we did, we tried to minimize as much as we can with the risk for that trader not overtrade, and the same time to have efficiency and consistency. If today the CL made 940 today, it could be tomorrow more, or it could be less. I cannot tell you what is going to happen tomorrow, but what I can see from the past, they are very consistent, and that probably does it all. So we are about done for today, and we look forward to go back to the other channel live after New Year Eve, and we will leave the link under that video. I want to say thank you very much, and please be safe, and God bless you all, and see you another day. Bye for now.